This is Anand Mahajan, your instructor for this course of Python. Guys, in this lecture, I am going to discuss about a special kind of exception which is called keyboard interrupt.
This video is brought to you by Appy Pie Academy.
Now, see what happens in keyboard interrupt is this is the kind of exception or kind of error that is raised when user presses Ctrl C or Ctrl break to interrupt a running program. The program is terminated, is tried to be terminated, but the control goes to the accept interrupt keyboard interrupt. Accept keyboard interrupt. So what I want to say is, if the user presses Ctrl C, program will try to be terminated, but it will not because the programmer has handled this exception. Okay, let me show you with this with the help of an example. And one thing more, I am going to write the program in Notepad and I will be executing it on the terminal, on the console. So let's open Notepad. Let me open Notepad. Okay, here I am going to write, suppose I take a variable count is equal to something like 100, then I give while count is less than or equal to 200, and afterwards let me put this into the try block indentation because it is within the try block. Another indentation for the statements of the while loop. Print, I would write count. Okay, right. Now I write suppose accept keyboard interrupt, then indentation, keyboard interruption has taken place. Okay. So what would happen is, in this case, this loop is bound to execute infinitely. What is the reason? The reason is I am giving the condition while count is less than or equal to 20. So the initial value of count is 100. It will remain stuck at 100 because I have not incremented the value of count by any number. So print count 100. Again it will go up, condition is true because 100 is less than 200. Print count 100. Again it will go up, 100 is less than 200, 100. So because we have not incremented the value of count, the value of count will remain fixed at 100, and each time this condition that we have given with for loop, that will remain true, and the loop will not terminate because the condition is not getting false, it is always being true. And if the user wants to get out of this, user will press Ctrl C. By default Ctrl C terminates the program, but it will not terminate the program because this while loop has been applied within the try block, and it has got a matching except block, which is also called exception handler, or this is or error handler. So accept keyboard interrupt, on pressing the Ctrl C, the control will come to this place. Okay, let me save the program. I'm going to save it in any folder, say temp folder, and giving it the name keyb dot, what should be the extension, py, because it's a Python program. Now we will go to cmd command prompt. Now I will switch to the folder where I have saved my program, that is temp, right? And now the program was saved with the name keyb. Okay, so I would write python keyb.py. there is some minor problem. I forgot to give colon after while. Again press Alt tab and go to this command window, that is your console, Python. Yeah, you can see the program is executing and it has got stuck in an infinite loop like situation. I will press Ctrl C. So as you can see, keyboard interruption has taken place. This is the message that I have given. Your program has not been terminated. Let me show you by writing this thing, print Mahajan computers 919812164949. Okay, again I will save the program. I will go to the prompt. I will write Python keyb.py, Control C. As you can see, program has not been terminated. The control went to the accept block, accept keyboard interrupt, and this message was printed that I have given over there, and it went to the statement which has got nothing to do with the whether exception is coming or not. So that means your program was not terminated. So this is our common statement. It will execute in all circumstances whether exception occurs or not. Okay, before closing this lecture, let me tell you the same thing could also have been performed like this, while I could have written true, right? And this way what I am saying is the condition is true while true colon. This too will get stuck in the infinite loop like situation.